Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Àlvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing the legend, Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Saul Canelo Àlvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Àlvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Manny said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Perfect counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice defense on that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Àlvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. You've been coasting this fight. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Okay, now you're switching off. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Don't worry about the end of what you do. Good work. Relax now.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Now listen, kid, I need...
You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Don't only...
Ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Switch on. Switch on.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great round.
Here we go, it's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Believe this? Nice counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Beautiful counter shot. Looking to land the hook. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Done with that counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter. He blocks the uppercut. That counter shot lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Àlvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe, just get your breath back.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths.
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the...
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Come on, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Don't worry back into the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Let's get out there, get your buck.
That's sticking in a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit. So
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
And there's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Catch and shoot. Jab misses. Nice counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Can't land the jab there. Swing and a miss for that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The right hook misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Àlvarez in that last round? You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
All shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Now listen, kid, I need you...
Come on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Okay, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about
A
it.
little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good man, good man. Just...
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
He's shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll...
On to the 4th we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
time they drop their guard, they get caught. Canelo Àlvarez just got rocked in a big way. Now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Straight right just misses. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to norm.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Àlvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good work out there.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
And what you do. Good work. Relax now. I don't...
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. You've been coasting this fight.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You're starting...
Hide this out. Go up there and finish him.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That jab misses. Won't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Àlvarez in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Don't...
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. Breathe.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be coming.
You want to win this fight? Right. You've been coasting this fight.
Finish him. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change to...
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Now listen.
Thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Switch on. Switch on.
Defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work out there. The job's working nice.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. What an upset here as Àlvarez goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he just missed with that left jab. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Àlvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just keep him on the end.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus it.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't pick it.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on the jab. And breathe when
You know, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget to
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. I need you to focus.
Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Big breaths. Calm your...
Go out there and finish him. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. The right hook just missed. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Beautiful counter punch. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Missing with that jab. Good counter. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Perfect counter shot. A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Posting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back.
And what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back at that jab.
No, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
dude. Good work. Stay focused. Don't run it back into the...
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Let's get out there, get your bucks.
A little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
And there's the bell for round 8. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the left hook. And he scores with the counter. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, no.
And Manny goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's go out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Just keep him on the end of your there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the
in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Great work, I love it. I love it, that jab slick.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one
And that'll
round.
do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just get your breath back.
Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to get back out there.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. So close for that uppercut. That hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the back. They've got to relax.
He misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Pacquiao. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.